pharmaceutical companies back to back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it! Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power!
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff? The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. There's something wrong with that.
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
We have to really start looking at what our mind is telling us. You know, look at it. Okay, tell me, come on. And then really see, is that true? Is that right? Honestly? And almost 99% is not true. And even if there's something which we did in the past which was really awful, it's past. It's gone now. And we should encourage ourselves. Think of the goodness in ourselves and how that can be cultivated to grow even more. We all have our weaknesses. We all have our strengths. The whole point is that our weaknesses are not the obstacles to the path. They are the path.
Man, the voice of reason is on fire tonight. I got to bring in, I know I said I would go to John. John, give me a second, man. I got to bring in one of my favorite comedians currently. And the brother ain't just a comedian. The brother is intelligent, way beyond his years. One of the most creative, articulate, and just profoundly unique comics in the game. My brother Black Ron from Dallas, Texas is on the line right now. Black Ron, you hear me in here pontificating about this whole, Paul Pierce, black men should seek women from overseas, should date women from overseas. And I'm saying, what good is that if you still wounded internally? If you're still unhealed, aren't you taking a spiritually transmitted disease over to the third world? Is that what you're doing? Talk to me, Black Ron.
First of all, Zotholomew.
Zotholomew. I'll take it. That's
my good brother, man. The voice of reason. Tupac Chopra.
Tupac
Deepak
Chopra.
Shakur.
Tupac Chopra is genius, brother. I love it. Oh, man. So
man,
what are your thoughts on this, bro?
So, first of all, I need everybody that makes less than $250,000 a year to dial it back on your trigger, because this is the musings of a rich trick.
Ooh, keep going.
See, a long time ago, tricking got popular. Round about 1995, all of a sudden, cats that lacked social dexterity, charismatic flair, the ability to woo a woman with his words, with his savoir-faire, with his
presence,
je ne sais quoi.
Yes, all of it, yes.
All of a sudden, those men became usurped by a lesser class of men that wanted to spin to win.
Ooh, yeah, they stay winning right now, though. They keep going, brother. I'm listening.
But that's because that's how group economics works. If you think back in the 70s, the two people that were seen as archetypes, your iconic archetypes, were either the reformed pimp turned private investigator, or the reformed drug dealer turned private investigator. These two niggas, the men who were the scourge of society, who then began working with the police.
Oh, wait, Ron, wait. I got to check you real quick. We on terrestrial radio, brother. This ain't YouTube. You out here talking like it's just you and me, Kanye. We on terrestrial radio.
I cuss?
Yeah, you just said the N-word, that's all. It just flew
My
right.
bad.
It just flew right past you.
It flew right past me. It flew right past me. Ain't no filter on my lips for the N-word.
Okay.
Let me censor myself.
Okay. Well, you still cooking, though. Let me get out your way. Keep going.
These two black men who, if you pay attention to today's popularity, have resurfaced as the only two successful types of black men. You have to be a man that uses and abuses women for your own selfish gain or pleasure, or B, a person that sells and does drugs, much to the dismay and demise of your own community. And then start working with the police.
Right. And that's an interesting breakdown. So that's from my age group, that sounds like 70s, 80s, right? And now as we traverse into the 2025s and beyond, what I'm looking at now is rapper, entertainer, athlete that fits that category. Your thoughts?
That same category. What is the difference between Superfly, Shaft, P. Diddy, and Young Thug?
Ooh, no. Superfly, Shaft, P. Diddy, and Young Thug. Sheesh.
Was Shaft was a street dude turned police, right? Young Thug was a street dude who turned state evidence, correct?
Ooh, yes. Allegedly, we protect Black Ron over here.
Superfly was a pimp and a cocaine dealer turned police, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. What was P. Diddy doing with the Tootsie and the Freakouts? Who then turned state's evidence? See, when Sheba Baby becomes Meg Thee Stallion, we have a problem, because what was once fantasy, what was once fiction, is now being lived out in a very real reality. And the only people that really feel the fallout are people who can't even afford to play that way.
Wait. What y'all didn't hear was he said, when Sheba Baby. Y'all hear what he said? Keep going, Ron. I hear you.
See, there was a time when black people believed that entertainment was not something that you could wholly invest your future in, much less hold that person up on a pedestal like they were somebody to admire or even listen to. It wasn't until Muhammad Ali became the voice for all things black and athletic that entertainers and artists were even credibly taken, and their words were even made into sound bites. But it was Malcolm X that said, why are we listening to artists and entertainers when we're talking about spirituality, when we're talking about politics, when we're talking about the socio-geopolitical climate of the world? Why are we taking sound bites from artists and entertainers when there are black people with their boots on the ground actively in the communities that y'all won't even take the time to listen to?
Come on.
So now we have that same thing going on in our society, where we have a lot of people who are really out here in the communities, really got their boots on the ground. You got people who are really working against recidivism, people who are really working against the prison, school to prison pipeline, right. People who are really working against the narrative that black men are deadbeat dads, people who are really growing community gardens, people who are really practicing group economics. Yeah. We have black-owned banks. We got black-owned businesses. Right. However, what's being popularized, what's being propagandized against us, what's the leading headline across all these social medias is that it doesn't exist.
Right. Like
our realities are made fantasy. So now Black people coming together, black people rising above, all of us holding each other to a better standard, accountability. All these things are made fantasy.
Right.
Because the reality is the former fantasy.
Now,
this is why it seems like 50 years after people didn't even date people that were outside of their 10-mile radius, you now feel like the person for you is on another continent.
Right. Hey, my engineer had a point for you, though. He said the consumer has some responsibility. Now, what are your thoughts on that? Because me personally, I think the consumer is conditioned to consume.
Come on.
Go ahead.
You stole it right out my mouth.
Come on.
You stole it right out my mouth, though. Consumerism is based off conditioning.
Come on,
We
bro.
drank milk in the 90s because the marketing program told us that it did a body good.
Right.
We would ignore the lactose intolerance that our bodies will feel. We gonna ignore that LKCI acting up badly in our gut. We gonna ignore the gas. We gonna ignore the cramps. We gonna ignore the bloating. We gonna ignore the cystic acne. We gonna ignore everything that milk does to us because the commercials told us that it do your body good.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on KBLA Talk 1580. I just had to put that little commercial in there.
Consumerism is just like Christianity, man, or any spiritual system. People are in the market for something, and the wise economist creates a supply to meet the demand.
Creates
the
supply.
Now, the genius creates the demand before the supply exists. So if I tell you that no American woman is good enough, that you need to get your money up so that you can travel, I just created a demand for the exotic international woman market.
Okay, Ron. I see what you came to do. Now let me ask you this. How can two generationally traumatized genders, black men and black women, get on the same page? Why is it that we become famous overnight by tearing each other down? What example do we need to create within ourselves and others in order to heal that breach between her and I? How do we do it?
Now, I'm going to sound like a cynic when I say this, though.
Go ahead, brother.
Until time machines are built and mastered.
God, no. Not time machines.
I mean, so can I go back and, okay, I'll put it to you like this. Let's say I ask for a woman to have a perfect body, right? Everything be physically proportioned. Waistline be exactly where it's supposed to be according to her height.
Right.
And all of her physical attributes be right where they're supposed to be.
Right.
No tattoos, no blemishes, no pimples on the butt, nothing.
No pimples.
But when she was 16, she had appendicitis and they had to remove her appendix.
Okay.
And it left a scar there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's no longer 16. She's 32 now. So twice that amount of time has went by.
Uh-huh.
That scar don't hurt her no more. And the appendix has been gone, so that can't cause any more pain either.
Mm-hmm.
So she's healed.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still scarred.
Come on, trauma.
And no matter how perfect she can make herself, she can't do away with the scar.
I see.
So we have a group of people, both male and female, that we've experienced some trauma, and it may have happened more than half of our lives ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we might have healed from that and built muscle on top of that and are continuing to live a healthy lifestyle moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the pain ain't there no more, the scars still remain.
Mm-hmm.
So until we can build a time machine that can go back and undo the hurt before the hurt got done, we're going to have to deal with the fact that we're dealing with a bunch of scarred individuals and quit seeking a infallible, marvelous specimen.
Wow.
We asking for a car fresh off the showroom floor that will accept us for having a couple of accidents on our driving record.
For being a human being, flawed, right? A work in progress.
Yeah, you done fell asleep at the wheel one time. You jumped behind the car drunk one time. Somebody stopped real fast in front of you one time. Somebody cut you off one time.
Right.
And even though only a few of those things weren't your fault, they still left your vehicle damaged.
Right. Right.
Now, you might not be in that same vehicle anymore. You might have grown up, upgraded, your credit got better, your bread got better, and now you're looking for something newer and fancier to drive around.
Right.
But you still a bad driver.
Right. Right. The pattern is still there. That pattern needs to be corrected. Man, hey.
Yeah, you got to go learn how to drive all over again to really drive that Tesla like how it's supposed to be driven. Because
Right.
you used to driving old Accords where the door don't match the rest of the color job. You used to drive in gently used, certified, pre-owned, rental, bucket, lemon, cash car.
Hey, that
You
Tesla.
used to dating women with issues.
Right.
You used to dating women that need you financially. You used to dating women with unresolved trauma and drama. You used to dating women with toxicities. You're used to dating women with immaturities. And when you come across a woman that has all the things that you check, chances are you don't qualify for a ride that nice.
Now, hey.
So what do?
Wait.
Now you got to devalue the car. Now you got to make it seem like the Tesla Cybertruck is ugly because you can't afford one.
Because you can't afford it.
Now you got to be like, why would I want a car with all them cameras around it? Because you can't afford one. Why would I want a car that don't take gas? Because you can't afford one. Why would I want a car where the whole dashboard is an iPad? Because you can't afford one. You have to vilify that you can't attain in order to make it seem like attaining it is something bad.
That's ugly. That's ugly. Hey, Black Ron, do me a favor, man. This is important.
What's that?
Where are you? Are you here in Los Angeles? Like, what's going on? Where are you performing? People,
Brother, I'm so glad you asked. I'm
Come
on the
on.
road right now. Houston, Texas, this weekend we're doing Trey Day. So I'll be performing at the Trey Day Comedy Festival this weekend, July the 20th. And then in 7 days, 6 days and 23 hours from now, I'm going to be live right there, KBLA, Station 1580. I'm going to be all off in the building with Zotholomew Williams.
With
Because I'm coming
Zotholomew.
to L.A. I'm coming to L.A., brother. I got to do shows on the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. I'm actually doing Crack 'em Up Thursdays at the Comedy Store. Soon as we get off the air, I'm going to the Comedy Store.
Okay.
And then Saturday, I'll be in Bellflower performing and then Sunday, I'll be at the Laugh Factory doing Chocolate Sundays. So
Come
I'm
on,
coming
man.
to L.A. next week.
Yes, sir, brother. I'm gonna be rolling with you, man. I'm gonna come through a couple of those spots, and I appreciate you, and you definitely coming here. We appreciate you cooking it up for us tonight. Black Ron just brought Dallas, Texas in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah. At KBLA Talk 1580, we're proud to be celebrating 4 years on the air, but we know we could not have made it this far without you. We work hard every single day to curate conversations that will enlighten, encourage, and empower you. So, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580, a big thank you for your love and support.
You don't know how much you mean to me.
And By the way, if your smartphone did not update automatically, be sure to download our brand new KBLA 1580 app. We think you'll love all the new features, including new ways to send us photos and video in real time, whenever news breaks, while we're on the air. It's a new dawn, a new day for KBLA Talk 1580, and we're glad you're on this journey with us.
You never turned away, you were right there. And I thank you, thank you.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hello, I'm Joe Cordell, founder of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when your small business or professional practice is involved. At Cordell & Cordell, we understand that these assets raise unique valuation and allocation issues. For 35 years, we've helped doctors, lawyers, and small business owners navigate divorce with confidence. Call us at Cordell & Cordell. Let me tell you, I understand on a personal level, your business is much more than a job. It's your legacy.
1455 Frazee, San Diego. CordellCordell.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, my playlist is my co-host. The voice of reason is on complete fire tonight. You already know what it is. It's always a fire up in here. I mean, this guy, Paul Pierce, sparked a conversation about black men, right? Have better shot, have a better chance, better odds overseas. Women, Brazilians, Colombians, Asians, Europeans maybe. I don't know. Listen, nobody's perfect. I started to show off saying that. Nobody's perfect, right? We still trying to find hardcore evidence on the only perfect guy that they talked about, and that was Jesus. I need a blood sample from the cross. Like, we still trying to find we waiting on the only perfect person to return, right? Everybody, Muslims waiting for Jesus too. Did a Muslim tell you that? So I'm like, if nobody is perfect, what makes you think a good education and a good job makes you perfect? Makes you above and beyond reproach. The humanities teach that's how you certify a person. You validate a person through the dominant society's education portal. But you have to remember, the dominant society is not going to tell you the truth about how they extrapolated every ounce of their power from the other people, right? The other cultures that they dominated, killed, crushed, marginalized. They're not going to say that. Do you see? So we think, as captured folk, right? We think all I got to do is rise up the ladder he created. All I have to do is attain what he defined. When I say he, I'm talking about this nation. What they define as success. What they define as happiness. If I have that, I'll be good. Some of the richest white people you know are miserable, depressed, still dysfunctional. And this ain't a black or white thing. It's really, you have a colonized mind. And you think, with all the wounds I got from living here, right? With all the wounds I got from living here, I can go somewhere else with those same wounds and be pampered the way I wish my mother would have done? Relationship is a mirror no matter where you go. And what's unhealed in you is going to show up in your relationship regardless of the language barrier. From a trauma-informed lens, the passport bro archetype may not be a predator but a protector of a fragile masculine identity forged in chronic invalidation. As Patrick Carnes has shown, trauma bonds operate under the illusion of intimacy while recycling unmet childhood wounds. When those unmet needs feel irredeemable at home, the fantasy of finding sanctuary abroad becomes a seductive bypass. Come on, man. Yet, this migration does not just cross continents. It traverses timelines. The boy who felt invisible now seeks adoration, mistaking compliance for compatibility. The man who equates challenge with disrespect now interprets sovereignty as rebellion. Your woman is self-sovereign too, in her own dysfunction. When David Deida speaks of masculine presence meeting feminine radiance, he warns, without embodiment, the masculine becomes an extractor, not a container. Man, when I come forward, we got callers. We're going to go to Mountain View, Hawaii, and then to Oakland. We got people on the line that want to talk about this.
Just won't hide.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Tammy Eswick with BIN News Now. Autopsies are backed up at the Orleans Parish Coroner's Office, all because of an AC outage. The Black Coroner, Dr. Dwight McKenna, says he has to sign off on cause of death cases for the local police department. The chiller where bodies are kept is working, but he says the staff can't work in the autopsy room where thermostats are reading 85 degrees. I spoke to him this afternoon.
The temperature has to be between 58 to 62 degrees because if not, the floor sweats, the instruments sweat, the wall, and they're slipping around around dropping instruments. It's too dangerous.
The city says they're waiting for parts to get the AC fixed. Right now, bodies are being moved to a local university so autopsies can be conducted. A judge gave black NFL player Rashid Rice 5 years probation and 30 days in jail in connection with a high-speed crash in Dallas last year. And a 3-judge panel is allowing Arkansas to enforce its ban on critical race theory in classrooms. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
Yeah, yo, come on. Here come the drums.
At KBLA Talk 1580, we fight the power every day.
Yeah, gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey.
I listen to KBLA and I love the commercials. I know what the commercials mean. I also, if I'm looking and trying to figure something out, I need something to talk to me that might hit me. And it happens on TV because, you know, every time they show a sporting event, they got the pharmaceutical companies back to back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it! Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power! Fight the power!
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail. Because freedom should be free. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Nearly 7 million Americans aged 65 and older are living with Alzheimer's disease, or AD. But did you know that Black adults aged 65 and older are twice as likely as white adults to develop AD? You may be able to reduce your risk by managing conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, being physically active, eating healthy, and exercising your mind. To learn more about AD, the importance of early diagnosis and intervention, and a potential treatment option, visit treatalzearly.com. That's treatalzearly.com. This message is brought to you by AZI.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewdd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Catch Prep is now enrolling for summer credit recovery in fall 2025. As South Los Angeles' top-performing high school in English, math, and college access, Catch Prep is welcoming all 9th through 12th graders to enroll now. Catch Prep offers a small, supportive, and safe learning environment to help all students succeed, so that all students feel valued, respected, and motivated to reach their full potential. For the past 20 years, Catch Prep has helped more students of color gain admission to top-tier universities, with our graduating seniors earning a total of $3 million in scholarships, more than any other school in Los Angeles. We are dedicated to helping all students turn your college dreams into reality. Catch Prep is now enrolling. Visit us online at catchhighschool.com or call 323-293-3917. Space is limited. Please enroll now for summer credit recovery and fall 2025. Call 323-293-3917 or enroll today at catchhighschool.com.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk Radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
At an R spot, for people that don't know, what are you discussing and talking about and going through on the
relationships? Because they a mess. They're a mess right now. Have you seen the things going on?
What's the biggest thing people want to discuss with relationships?
Why it doesn't look the way they think it should look.
Ooh,
they believe in fairy tales.
Yeah. Why it doesn't look the way they think it should look. And also, this is huge in relationships. Why they aren't getting what they're giving. Because we've made relationships transactional. You give me this and I'll do that. You do this, you make me feel this. That's crazy. Also, control. Making somebody prove they love you over and over and over again. Let me see how bad I can behave and if you'll stop loving me. Let me say this or do this, and if you don't respond the way I want you to, that means you don't love me. It's crazy. I don't understand it.
There should be individuation passports. You should look at your passport and see if there's an individuation stamp on it. Now, I know. I'm just joking. But to get on a plane unhealed looking for love is crazy to me. And it doesn't matter what gender you are, male or female, right? To get on a plane, I'm going to find love over there. Nah, you don't want love. You want a wound caretaker. You want an inner child nanny. That's what you want. Relationships are not guaranteed to work when you don't heal. It's just that simple. Healing is part of the reason relationships exist. Can't look at yourself? Can't have a healthy relationship. Can't reconcile inner wounds? Can't put the blame, no blame. Can't claim what is yours? Do you see? What do you mean claim what is mine? Yes. A lot of times you're a co-creator of the mess you say you don't want. And how you become a co-creator of the mess you say you don't want is ignoring the mess that's in you leaking into the relation. Listen, man. 1-800-920-1580. We got callers on the line. Let's get him in here right now. John, Mountain View, Hawaii. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
First off, you gonna knock it off.
What did I do? Wait, what did I do, bro?
No. Just I love this subject. It feels like gray hoodie season. Feels like more temperament needs to be worked on. It feels like the process of life that nobody wants to pick up the plate and eat.
Right. Come on.
But let me put my dirty chucks on the table and get out of here real quick.
Okay.
First off, ladies and gentlemen in the jury, or better yet, just ladies, not your turn. Gentlemen, step forward, please. Apologize to the pilot for the turbulence you brought on the plane before y'all even got started.
Come on, Pastor John. Come on.
No, I mean, seriously. If you're talking about bringing all this junk on this plane and going somewhere and giving it to somebody else, what purpose was that? It didn't relieve you, nor did it relieve the person that you gave it to.
He said apologize to the pilot for bringing all this turbulence on the plane. You carrying turbulence
Give grace
on
to the stewardess because she doggone put up with your BS.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is ugly, yes. Life is going to be full of that. And let's not talk about the scars because, again, those scars are actually the things that make you unique and beautiful. If you're talking about Sukuroi of your soul.
Right. Kintsukuroi. Yeah. Kintsugi, Kintsukuroi. You know, the art of golden joinery. Fix those cracks, man. Heal those cracks and make them more beautiful. I love the reference, brother. Keep going.
The simple fact is this is the work that needs to be done for you to be that pottery that somebody will celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be the fool breaking the plate, dumb. It's not your purpose to break anybody else. If anything, break your own heart, as has already been said. Get the work done so that when you actually go to paradise, you bring it with you.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Hey, John, you already know. What did you just do, my friend?
Mountain View's in the house. The Rangers are hot, and it's foggy as all get out. God bless y'all.
Bless you too,
stay
my
blessed,
brother.
be safe, stay dangerous.
Yes, sir. Hey, that was John Gilbreth from Mountain View, Hawaii. We call him Pastor John. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We got another call on the line straight out of Oakland. You already know what it is. Oaktown, town business. You already know what it is. Yee-yee. My brother Otto is in the building. What up, sir?
What's up with it, blood? I'm all right. Assalamu alaikum, bro. How you doing?
Come on, man. We in here, man. We in here.
Hey, man, you got me all triggered and stuff, man. Listen, bro. I don't appreciate none of it either. You know what I'm saying, Pastor? I don't know what's this dude doing. He needs to stay in his lane. Start talking about stars again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want to say, you know, I'm sticking up for us, our black men in America. We are some great fathers.
Yes, we are.
You know, statistics say we spend the most time with our children after divorce.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know,
we do.
and
Yes.
we know the plight of just trying to stay in a marriage is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So even when we're in the marriage, we also are among now the highest percentage of people who spend their time with their children. So we are definitely good nurturers. We have that in us, you know, so the feminine energy is strong in us. And let's keep on being good fathers. So I wanted to put that good energy out there.
Yes, sir.
To start things off, you know. The Goldilocks age of cohabitating in marriage, you know. You're probably familiar with that Goldilocks age. It's from 25 to, let's say, 35. Let's give it a 10 years. They said 32, but let's give it 35. This is the Goldilocks era of age where you're supposed to be cohabitating, supposed to be married. As far as statistics, this is all statistics. This is not where your levels of spirituality, how big your wound is, and did you go to therapy first?
Right.
The reason why they say that is because you create more senses of the trauma bonding as you get more and more partners. You have less of ability for attachment in a serious committed relationship as you go on and on. And the reason why I say that because we know Paul Pierce. I don't want to name names. Let's just say this: you don't get advice from dead hearts on how to find love.
Ooh, damn.
You're at a certain age where you really ain't really bonded with no one successfully but yourself, and probably not even yourself. So it's very important for us to start knowing where we're getting this advice from, because we can get advice from bitter uncles and aunties, and we'll run with it. You know what I'm saying? And so for the youth who are in that 25 to 35 Goldilocks era, as they call it, you know, make sure you get the best advice, because Zoe is here to try to raise up another generation and teach them how to love and teach them, you know, how to heal quicker than some of us knuckleheads who took 20 and 30 years to find ourselves in our wombs. Man. And you're going to waste a lot of people's time. Man. So if you're a young person and you're hearing this message, this is for you. We're trying to get, you know, 25 to 35 of our youth to be married. And so we got a whole lot of blame and a whole lot of trauma in 40s and 50s that we can go on forever. That's why we got a soliloquy of people that got to make this thing short and sequence, like myself. Mm-hmm. So 25 to 35, man, just learn how to love yourself, get to the point of not playing around, not just satisfying your urges. Don't believe in all this girl going wild and college lifestyle is all play. Right. Man, listen here, man, you know, it's serious business out here, you know, serious on your career and serious on who you're going to make a family with. And so I hope some of this information reaches those youth out there. And like Frederick Douglass said, you know, I'm not into repairing these broken adults. Yeah. I'm into building the new generation. And it's a lot of, and I take my hats off to you, because I won't talk to older people about love, because it ain't in them anymore. Ooh. It's all transaction, wow. You know? And so I only speak to people who are 22 and younger sometimes about serious things, because when you go after 42, you're not even serious anymore. Wow. You know, unless you're in the business of being serious. And that's all I had to say.
Well, brother, I'm glad you gave me a compliment while at the same time telling people I'm old. I appreciate
Man, you look like you 32. Stop playing with yourself, man. Come on, man.
Hey.
No, you're actually, you know what I'm saying, one of those souls who's ageless, and we can appreciate that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because you teaching us, bro.
Hey, man, it ain't nothing but love. You already know what it is. But guess what you just did, homie?
Man, you know what it is, man. Town business, man. I appreciate y'all from the Bay to LA.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. When I come forward, you know Zoe gonna land the plane. Let's get it.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions, like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I went straight to the official source, Medicare.gov, to get the facts about Medicare. I found answers to all my questions, and I'm ready to get started. And so can you. Just go to Medicare.gov to get the real facts about Medicare.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the smooth sounds of Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. It's my Donna Michi voice. I'm out here wilding tonight. You in the dig? I might hop a flight, get me a little beautiful Argentinian, maybe even a Colombian. What about a little Indian love? A little Asian? Hey, put that skin tight on. The voice of reason is in the building, baby girl. She didn't love me at home, but they love it when I roam. Come on! Hey, skin tight! The voice of reason is on fire tonight, man. We acting a fool. All my people been calling in. The phone lines are jacked. Let's get it quickly. We got Nelton, if I get that correct. Nelton from Houston, Texas. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic, brother? You got to make it brief because we up against the clock. Talk to me.
What's up, big bro? So long time listener, first time caller, man.
It's all good.
Finally called
brother.
in.
It's all good. No cussing, first time caller. Go ahead.
I got you. I've been watching. So to the point what y'all been talking about, right? As they say, wherever you go, there you are. So to be quick, I didn't know how hurt I was from my first marriage until I got remarried, and my wife now, she put the mirror in front of me, and I'm passive aggressive by nature, right? But she kept just showing me like, nope, your ex, she's breadcrumbing you. I need you to handle that, you know what I'm saying, with my kids and everything. That's why I'm going through it with my kids. So it's just so crazy that, you know, when you don't recognize and you're not healed, where you go in the world, you're going to go through the same stuff with just, you know, exotic women, or what you want to call it, you know?
Right. Nah, for real. 100%. Yeah.
So she showed me that I'd rather hurt now than hurt later, because I'd rather go through what I'm going through now with not seeing my kids and going through the proper route than get breadcrumbed and go through the agony and pain. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm healing right now, big bro. Even though I'm not with my kids right now, I'm healing right now because she's showing me that there's a better way.
Come on, man. God bless you, brother.
I want to get it off my chest, man.
God bless you, Nelton. Hey, Nelton, man. You got a seat at the table. You know what? You just earned a praise break. Give it up to Nelton, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir.
Brother Nelton, guess what you just did, my friend?
Bro, H-Town in the building, baby.
H-Town is in the building. Let's bounce over to Arkansas. Let's get it. Davey Lee, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic, brother?
Man, this has been very impactful. Shout out to Big, you know what I'm saying, Big Black Ron. You hear me? That was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did that there.
Yes,
you
sir.
Hear me?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate everybody, especially Nelton, man, because I got a brother who going through the same thing. He trying to get himself together.
Yeah.
Going through life without your children. I ain't got kids, but when I see that, it make me cry. So I can only imagine how y'all feel. You hear me? So it is what it is.
Man.
But what I can say is,
go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. A lot of folks, when they come to sexism, classism, racism, all that, they got a problem with smelling their drawers, man. You smelling your drawers. That's what my mom used to tell me before she used to get on me. And the reason why you smelling your drawers is because you ain't do that laundry. You got to do your laundry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do your laundry, woman. They ain't come out here and try to live how you supposed to. You hear me?
Come on.
That's all I got to say, man.
Hey, man, guess what you just did, brother?
I brought out some sticks.
We down in the sticks with the homie Davey Lee. You know what it is. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me, 1-800-920-1580. We appreciate our brother Davey Lee. Thank you for the call, my brother.
You as well, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, so, again, man, I'm a Paul Pierce fan because I'm an NBA fan. I'm a basketball fan. I'm a Laker fan first, a Kobe fan second. But here's the thing, man. Like, guys have gotten so skillful in this podcast, radio, YouTube space. They know exactly what to say to get people tripping. And this is one of those things. Leave sisters alone. And listen, sisters have hurt me. I have hurt sisters. I'm not perfect. Never been perfect. I done failed good women. I failed bad women. Good women have failed me, and bad women have failed me. It's all been a work in progress. I've been trying to heal this whole damn time. The show is not only cathartic for some of you, but it's definitely cathartic for me on a nightly basis. It causes me to constantly investigate myself and my shortcomings. But let me tell you something, man. The more I delve into the spirit work of relationships, I realize it ain't on nobody to heal me but me. And it's beautiful that Nelton got a wife that, like I said, God bless that brother. It's beautiful that his wife is there to support him through the most difficult time of his life. But the reality of it is, and he'll tell you too, the work that must be done is his alone. She can't heal him. She can walk with him as he's healing. She can encourage him as he's healing. And that's what relationship is about. There are going to be nights where, my work and my healing is tough. And you know what? It's all good to have a good woman by your side when her night is a little lighter. You know what? Damn. I'm feeling pretty good right now. He ain't. Let me go help him. And then there are going to be nights where she going to be in her feels and she's going to be in her wounds and I'm going to have to walk with her. But that's how it works. And guess what? On those nights where we both deep in it, sometimes we just got to sit still and be at peace and accept the moment as it is without criticism, without judgment. These are spiritual practices that we used to know. But the moment our minds got colonized by consumerism, materialism, and our definition was given to us by our captor, we lost that spiritual movement within ourselves. I'm just here to start the conversation. It's up to you to finish it. I'm the VOR. We had a wonderful week this week. I'll see you next week with another slew of slappers. Deuces.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump's $9 billion DOGE spending cuts are advancing in Congress. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said the GOP just does what President Trump wants.
We were here to govern as a co-equal branch of government. This bill today represents the very opposite of that.
GOP leaders say it reins in waste, but critics warn it undermines Congress. Shaquille O'Neal is defending WNBA star Angel Reese, warning Robert Griffin III to stop spreading false claims. On the Off the Record podcast, Shaq threatened to punch Griffin in the face if he kept targeting Reese. He says the drama is fueled by bots and attention seekers. And a Black California mom has defied the odds. Najee Drake gave birth to all 4 of her kids on July 7th in different years. None were induced, and each child shares a birthmark on their right leg. Experts say the odds are in the millions. Drake, a nursing student, calls it a blessing. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Is this the time? This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The Chargers are the first NFL team to open training camp. The Chargers are scheduled to conduct full workouts today in El Segundo. First day of training camp for the Rams is Tuesday, July 22nd at Loyola Marymount. Hall of Fame basketball player Oscar Robertson was given the Arthur Ashe Award for Courage last night at the ESPYs.